I am first of all a writer, and my portfolio includes both fiction as well as non-fiction. So over the years of my activism, I've done a lot of reviews of events, and I've also done some reflection on different periods in Trinidad's history in terms of how those would have contributed to the feminist work that I'm doing now, because largely it is intersectional. So I look at race relations in Trinidad as well as class struggles over the years. In addition to writing, I'm a cultural activist. I am one of the active members of the Vulgar Fraction Mass Band, that is an activist band, because every year there's a lot of community engagement involved, and the leader of the band, Robert Young, engages communities in terms of how they would have preserved traditional mass and uses that as a sort of hybrid between contemporary activism in Trinidad and the traditional mass forms towards presenting messages towards community stimulation, the stimulation of community energy towards change. And further to that, I've done a lot of feminist work, largely through Mantra, but apart from work with Mantra, I've also done work with the Alliance of Rural Communities. So a lot of what we do is a lot of what I do within the organizations is very much underground work. I engage people directly. So over the years, we've had a number of awareness campaigns. We have had a mentorship program between the years 2014 and 2015. Mantra was the host of the Sister to Sister mentorship program that engaged young women who were just crossing over from primary into secondary school. And the program included items such as menstrual health, which of course we hoped for these young people would have been a precursor or an introduction to their awareness of their sexual health and reproductive health and rights. And further to that, Mantra has been a part of several coalitions, most notably the coalition that championed the cause to end child marriage in Trinidad and Tobago, that concluded with amendments to the Marriage Acts that disallowed the legal marriage of children in Trinidad and Tobago. So basically, that's the work with Mantra. Of course, there's 100,000 other things I could say. With the Alliance of Rural Communities, this is an entity that is led by Jillian Goddard and Kelly Fitzjames, and it basically took the cocoa industry and chocolate making, and turned it into activism and community building, and really just giving back to communities, especially rural communities and indigenous communities, the things that were stolen from them through the process of colonialism. And within that organization, I have done work in terms of helping them to organize their day-to-day activities, as well as organize certain projects and activism within communities. So those are some things that I do.